welcome back. Today you join me, I'm just en route to a place called Lymm Dam, which is in Warrington in Cheshire. Not far away from where I live, so we'll be there in a couple of minutes. I'm going there to meet a friend who's quite a good aviation photographer. He specialises in things in the Mach loop and loves going to the airports and stuff and taking photographs of jets going off. I've mentioned him before in another vlog. So yeah, going to meet him there. We're going to hopefully get some sunset shots. Now, I've been here a few times. I used to come as a child with my parents, and it's a really idyllic sort of countryside area, quite a nice walk. But obviously we're here tonight for some photography, so we'll see what we can get from there, if this traffic ever improves. So tonight we're going to be looking at sunset shots over the water. So could make for quite an interesting image. I'm not sure it's going to be a fantastic sunset. Although the sun's out, there's not a cloud in the sky. So we'll have a look, and as always, you know, it's all about the photography. It's not always about getting that master shot. So we'll see what we get. Just spotted a nice little parking space in front of a bit of a classic. I don't even know what this car is. Oh, it's a Lotus. Very nice. As this place is a nature reserve, we're not going to be putting the drone up in the sky. I think it's a little bit disrespectful for doing that. So, but yeah, I'm sure we'll get plenty of footage. So the time is now 5 o'clock. My friend should be here about 6:30, so it gives me time to scout a location, scout a couple of compositions, and see what we can come up with. There's quite a few people here, sort of dog walkers and people walking the children. It is the Easter holiday at the moment, so. Yeah, could prove difficult, but there's always something on these little adventures, isn't there? So yeah, we'll see what we can get, and catch you in a bit. Shouldn't have known if I was the one who's drowning in your flood. It's overwhelming me, but I guess it's clear to me now. So I'm just going to have a walk on the other side of the water. I know there's a footbridge further down towards the back end of the dam. Could make for quite a good shot, a little bit of interest, and also it's covered as well from this harsh light. So yeah, we'll see what we can get there.
Can you touch the fire with your hands? 'Cause you're gonna get burned, you're gonna get burned. You're walking into quicksand. Not a lesson learned, 'cause you're gonna get burned. There you go, without thinking.
As you can see, it's such a glorious evening tonight. Should make for some interesting photography. Like I say, even if we don't get anything, it's just great being out. Certainly on an evening like tonight. Don't you just love the spring? What's interesting about the northwest and certainly Cheshire is there's a lot of sandstone. I'm just coming up to an area now where the sandstone's sticking out the side of the hill, so it should make for might be able to get some from here. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking a shot just down the ravine there, up. So for this shot I'm going to be doing 3 shots, well actually 9 shots, bracketed 3 ways each time, so underexposed, normal exposure and overexposure, and then on a pano as well. So hopefully could be in for quite a nice detailed image on this. So we'll see what it comes out like. So I've just taken a quick shot here, just walking through on the way to the back end of the lake. Quite a simple shot, not really sure it's going to work. The water's, the sun's shining on the lake at the moment, causing massive glare. But yeah, it might be worth it. I'll show you what I've taken there. Just as the path is leading around. Don't know if it works out well. I'll show the image now. If not. So I stood on the edge of the lake at the moment. The sun is still quite high. There's not a cloud in the sky, so see what we can get in a bit. Not expecting much, certainly not a lot of drama in the sky, but still, as I keep on saying, it's about getting out here, and it's about enjoying the time as well as doing the photography and getting the shot. It's also about just relaxing. One thing I do when I'm trying to find a location, or certainly scouting for a location, is listen to music. It really helps me to relax and get in the zone. Get in the zone. But yeah, seriously, it does really help. Certainly when you're walking through somewhere like this, it just makes you relax, makes you stop thinking about things that you know, are in the back of your mind. But yeah, listen to music. You can find a location quicker, I think. Such a glorious evening though. It is gorgeous, warm, sun's out, by the water. What more do you need? Okay, so we're just heading down to the location now for this small waterfall. I can hear water running, which is a good thing. Now the good thing about here as well is the fact it's shaded, so we might be able to get some long exposure even though it's quite bright out. But yeah, as you can probably tell now, it's fairly shaded. Chris is in the background there. So yeah, we'll see what we can get and I'll join you in a bit. It's really ideal for a local location, somewhere you can come to and certainly practice. One of the problems with this location though, it's the main footpath all the way through this area, so it's plenty busy with children, families, dogs, you name it, it comes across. So you've just got to be courteous. I think as sometimes as photographers we forget to be courteous, we expect the world to be ours. It's not always the case, you know, so a little bit of time, a little bit of patience, and yeah, we'll get the shot and we'll should see it now. Chris is lining up for his shot now. Yeah, like I say, it's a beautiful location and certainly one to use that's in the local area. So yeah, pleased with that, and yeah, we'll move on to the next location. Almost went down on the step there. Okay, I've now sorry, excuse me, my voice has started to sound terrible now. But yeah, we're doing a few shots over on the other side of the water now. I've got the I've put out the Lee 10 stopper on the front of the camera, obviously with that's making the water smooth out. It's giving me about a 2-minute exposure across the water, so it should make for a perfectly flat subject, certainly on the waterfront there. There is a bit of a breeze, so some of the branches might be moving as well in the tree, but we'll see what we've got, and if it's any good I'll show it now. On top of that as well, I've got a graduated to 0.9 graduated filter as well, another Lee filter. So that's taking a lot of the glare out of the sun with the polarizer as well. So that's why I'm managing to get to about 2 minutes on the exposure. So we'll see what these images are like now. And if I speak to you in a bit, my voice will still be here. So yeah, see what we've got. Show you that I was a mess. So I think we've reached the end of the evening. The sun's just disappeared behind the trees over in the distance there. It's been a glorious evening, such a lovely spring day. So yeah, hopefully hopefully the images turned out well as well. You can never tell until you get home and actually put them on the computer. Living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying heights. As all as YouTubers say and harass you to do, give us the old thumbs up. It's what we need. It's what we need to know that people are watching for a start, but also inspire us to create more material. it's quite difficult coming out and recording and not knowing whether anyone's actually watching your footage or anybody appreciating any of your footage. So yeah, like I say, give the thumbs up, leave a comment, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. All right, take care. Bye bye now.
Over the hillside, so right, we stood there all wide-eyed, you and I, floating on air in my mind. 'Cause there's no going back, no going back. There's no going back to your old life. Not living in the